I'm interested to know your thoughts on the topic of spiritual gifts. Even though I spent 12 years in a Pentecostal church, I'm not completely clear on the topic of spiritual gifts. I can say that I believe that they existed, and I still believe that they exist today. I know that there may be some of you out there that may believe that spiritual gifts have passed away, but I've spoken to too many close friends whom I trust implicitly who have experienced some of the more, should I say, miraculous gifts. Why don't we take a look at what the Bible says about spiritual gifts? It says in 1 Corinthians 12, verse 4 through 11, "There are different kinds of gifts, but the same Spirit. There are different kinds of service, but the same Lord. There are different kinds of working, but the same God works all of them in all men. Now to each one the manifestation of the Spirit is given for the common good. To one there is given through the Spirit the message of wisdom, to another the message of knowledge by the same Spirit, to another faith by the same Spirit, to another gifts of healing by that same Spirit, to another miraculous powers, to another prophecy, to another distinguishing between spirits, to another speaking in different kind of tongues, and to still another the interpretation of tongues. All these are the works of one and the same Spirit, and He gives them to each one just as He determines." So I count 9 gifts that are mentioned in this passage. Everything from wisdom, knowledge, and faith that doesn't seem to express itself in the form of a manifestation, and other such things as healing, miraculous powers, and speaking in other tongues that, among others, do manifest themselves. These 9 spiritual gifts brings me to the question of the day. Do you think spiritual gifts exist today, or that they've passed away? Have you ever experienced any of these spiritual gifts, or do you know anyone who has? If you have a thought on the matter, I'd love to hear from you. You can email your response at search@ktfproductions.com or respond with a text or video response wherever you watch this clip. Also, if you have a topic that you'd like covered on the show, please let me know. I personally believe that spiritual gifts are real and that they do exist today. Several close Pentecostal friends of mine have shared with me their experiences in speaking in tongues, prophecy, and even healing. I've heard of miraculous stories about raising the dead and healing of broken limbs in this day and age. I have to admit that I personally have not experienced these miraculous gifts in my life that I'm aware of, but I am certain that they do exist. I at least hope that I possess wisdom, knowledge, or faith. At any rate, I would love to hear what you think, and I hope you join me next time for another episode of Search With Me.